Hello everyone, welcome to another weigh-in update, sharing about my journey since following calorie counting. So this is the end of week 13 following calorie counting. So how has it gone? Well, I stepped on the scales today and I'm 12 stone, so I've lost another pound, which I am so pleased about. If you've been following my journey, you'll know that 12 stone was my pre-baby weight. It's not the lowest that I've been because when I fell pregnant, I'd already put on some weight in, I think it was around the third lockdown after having lost weight with Slimming World. So yeah, that was my first target, to get down to my pre-baby weight, and yeah, I've achieved it. So yeah, I'm really pleased, and actually reflecting, it's been sort of, I'd say, a quicker journey, I think, than before. So yeah, I'm pleased that, you know, it's only taken 13 weeks to get down to my pre-baby weight, which is, yeah, shocked me really. And I'm not sure what else to say about that, but basically yeah, I'm very pleased. It felt like I've been hovering around the lower end of the 12 stone mark for a while, so yeah, I feel like I would like to go into the 11 stone bracket. For my height, to be within a healthy BMI, the highest I'm meant to be is actually 10 stone 10. I'm 5'5", but I did get down to that weight with Slimwell before, but this time round, I think I shared on a previous video, I feel like I'm already quite slim, even though my weight is not as light as before. I don't know if I'm explaining this right there, but basically I'm thinking if I were to get down to 10 stone 10 again, I think I would probably look a bit too thin, even though I didn't feel last time I looked too thin, if you get what I mean. So yeah, I've set myself another target of 11 stone 7 as my next sort of interim goal, but I might decide that when I get to that or I feel a bit too thin, or this is not very easy maintainable. I'm not sure, so I'm playing it by ear. But basically at 12 stone at the moment, I do feel quite happy with sort of how I'm looking and the clothes I'm fitting into. There's still some other things that I need to try on that I haven't tried on recently, which be interesting to see if they fit. There is a dress in particular that I'd wanted to wear this summer, but I bought it while I was heavily pregnant, and so far I haven't been able to comfortably fit in it. It was a bit tight on the arms and sort of in the chest area, so I need to try that on again, because it's a very summery sort of colour, so I'm thinking otherwise I won't really wear it through the winter, so hopefully I might fit in that. But if not, that could be another sort of target to fit into that. So yeah, this week hasn't been great. It started off well. I've got a video that I need to sort out editing. Basically, it hasn't gone up because I haven't been very well. So yeah, I'm a bit behind with edits and uploads, so yeah, I'll probably still put that video up, but just bear in mind that that video was sort of before I started to be not well this week. So yeah, I was aiming for 1,600 calories a day, and I sort of probably did hit that mark over the week. So what happened was, the first few days I stuck to that very well. Then Thursday evening, my son come back from preschool and had an allergic reaction to some food. So that was quite a very stressful situation. He's had a reaction before to some food, but it was quite a long time ago, and so yeah, that sort of started the stressful situation. And then the next day I was feeling really ill, my tummy, and I'm not sure if it was something I've eaten or if it's just IBS sort of flare up. Also the day before I had gone out with my mum and we planned to do a long walk. We were about to like go on a long walk, and I realised that I hadn't brought any pram in the car. I thought it was in the car, it wasn't in the car, and I was really at a house. So I ended up using the baby sling and carried the baby for the walk. But now obviously he's quite a bit more heavier now than when I last used it, and we walked around 8,000 steps. So I'm not sure if that the weight of him on my tummy, although I felt comfortable at the time, I don't know if that has actually triggered my tummy. But anyway, Friday morning I was feeling so rough. In the end I had the shakes and was feeling really, really poorly. So thankfully my mum was able to come round and help with the children because it was a struggle. So then since then, sort of up to today, I've been eating very plain food. But we've had a very busy weekend. So Saturday we had a church event which was like all day in the sun. Then we had a family barbecue. So I was feeling quite a bit better by that day, but I was still sort of nervous about eating anything too strong of flavours or anything. So I was still just eating plain food like a plain burger and plain hot dogs and things like that. Just drinking, and haven't really drunk much coffee in those days. And so yeah, so I did around 8,000 steps Thursday. I did around 10,000 steps Friday. Sunday ended up being quite a busy day as well. I think I'd done quite a number of steps that day. Yesterday I did some steps, more than usual. Went for a walk with my husband. So I've done more steps this week for sure. So maybe that's helped. I reckon that because of the days that I ate less calories, basically I just had toast most of the time. And then other days I was probably slightly over, so I think it's balanced out to probably being around 1,600 a week. So I haven't really stuck to the healthy plate method because I've just literally been eating bread most of the time. Very plain food like breaded fish, things like that. Plain potatoes I've just air fried. So I haven't had many vegetables this week. I have had some salad the last few days. But yeah, I'm just sort of not going to rush back into having so many vegetables at the moment because I just want to be a bit careful. But yeah, I'll need to build back up to that. This is my last week of doing sort of less calories, and then I'm going to have a maintenance week, and then I'll go back to less calories again. So yeah, I'm aiming for 1,600 calories again this week. I find it gives us a bit more leeway than being on the 1,400, especially with it being sort of like summer time at the moment, and also because I'm not feeling so much in a rush to like lose weight. At the start of my journey I was very keen to sort of like lose that first stone. It was like more of a drive for me, whereas like now I don't feel quite so driven because I'm feeling already better in my clothes and things like that, and just feeling more like myself really. So yeah, that's sort of where I'm up to. This afternoon I've tried to portion out some snacks. So I keep having this goal of trying to not have all my snacks as like unhealthy sweet things like Fibre One bars and cereal bars and things like that. So I thought, in line with the inspiration from some other channels like Marvelous Encouragement around healthy fats, I thought, what things would I like as healthy snacks other than just sort of like an apple or a banana? And so I've got some dried cranberries in the cupboard. I thought I can portion out them, have some of those. So I think you can have quite a lot, like 30 grams of dried cranberries is 99 calories. And that was something that I did used to snack on when I was pregnant at work, when I was feeling morning sickness at the start, because I was conscious of like not sort of eating too unhealthy things all through my pregnancy basically. Yeah, so I'm going to try and have some of those as snacks. Today I had some roasted salty cashew nuts and they were delicious. I thought, let me just try it. I bought some on the shopping the other day, and yeah, they are really nice. It tastes to me in my head like crisps, I guess because they're salty. And I'm not hugely into crisps. Like, it's been years since I've regularly eaten crisps for some reason. I think since having children, I've definitely switched to having more of a sweet tooth. I used to be a real savoury person, but I guess this is what children has done to me. So yeah, I was thinking I don't really regularly eat crisps anymore. So yeah, they were really nice, and now I've weighed out 25-gram portions, which I think is roughly about 170 calories. So they are a bit higher on calories, but they're really tasty. And when I've read things about nuts before, it's meant to be so good for your skin and things. And also apparently the calories for nuts is sort of like not so accurate because your body doesn't end up absorbing all of it or something. But anyway, they're good for you. So I thought, let me try those as a snack. So I've portioned them out into like little pots in the cupboard so that I can just grab a portion in the next few days as sort of a pre-prepared snack. So I will let you know next week about whether I stuck to that or not. But I think snacking is definitely my problem area in terms of always having unhealthy snacks. I always have this goal of having fruit, but I just end up not, basically. The fruit has to be in my breakfast for me to eat it. Yeah, so that's why I'm thinking, let me try a different tact as to some alternatives, but still more healthier options. So yeah, those are my reflections for this week. I can't believe this video is like already 11 minutes long, so I better put a stop on it there. But I hope you've had a great week. Onwards and upwards, whatever has happened. Yeah, and sort of I'm going to continue to listen to my body each week, and yeah, just carry on basically with the calorie counting and being mindful through being aware of how many calories I'm consuming. So yeah, all the best, and I'll catch you soon.